You know, I cannot imagine myself working or being on TMZ live.
Oh.
Neither can I imagine freaking out the people working at TMZ.
They be stirring up drama.
Yeah. Only one person managed to do that here.
Who?
That's Kanye West.
Oh boy.
He managed to do that because he said something that caused an uproar throughout. Even a TMZ employee got on him big time and called him out. Watch the clip.
I felt a freedom in, first of all, just doing something that everybody tells you not to do. I just love Trump. That's my boy. Like, you know, it's like so many rappers, you'll look at a video of Snoop Dogg loving Trump, but then he get in the office and now they don't love him. Like, Trump is one of rap's favorite people.
No.
I'm a black person in the black community, but I'm not just that. I feel like one thing is people try to minimize me to artists, hip hop, black community. Yeah, I'm always gonna represent that, but I also represent the world. When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? You know, like, it's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because slavery goes too direct to the idea of blacks. It's like slavery, Holocaust Jews, slavery is blacks. So prison is something that unites us as one race, blacks and whites being one race. That we're the human race. Do you feel that I'm feeling, do you feel that I'm being free and I'm thinking free?
I actually don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that
is because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
So Kanye West followed up with this. Tweet saying, "To make myself clear, of course I know slaves did not get shackled or put on a boat, but by free will. My point is for us to have stayed in that position, even though the numbers were on our side, means that we were mentally enslaved here." Now, yeah, if he really thinks that 400 years of slavery was a choice,
He's smoking.
he probably might be smoking or. But
Well, he's smoking.
That's like me and him. I'm like, hey yo, you going to slavery today?
Hell yeah, brother, man. You already know.
Going to slavery today, like.
yeah,
Gonna be shackled up there and everything. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man,
saying?
I can't wait. No.
How the hell is that a choice?
look.
Slavery was mainly in the South.
Yes, but I also want to give out.
I think he trying to say it was a choice because, like, I guess there was no, like, sort of revolution that happened fast enough, but it was like we couldn't really do nothing at
There
that
was actually
point.
a lot of battles for us to get our point across. And even when the United States won the war, when we were supposed to be equal as one, the South still wanted to create their own laws, like the Jim Crow laws and things like that. But it's like, it was still slavery. And it's like, why would we want to choose to be slaves? Wouldn't we want to be free?
Yeah. Well, look, let me just school Kanye West on this here, because he needs to know the history he needs to know the history of slavery, where slavery started in America in 1619 when a Dutch ship brought 20 African slaves ashore in the British colony of Jamestown, Virginia. And throughout the 17th century, European settlers in North America turned to African slaves as a cheaper, more plentiful labor than indentured servants who were mostly poor Europeans. And you know what else? even this is you need to do your research, sir.
He never been to history class.
That's probably why he's
And you know what's crazy?
he's always praising the guy in the White House.
And you know,
here.
speaking about history class, a lot of people don't even know their history, and that's actually really not a good look.
Yeah, well,
sad.
look, none of us here were perfect at history. I wasn't perfect at history because I remember I got a B in history.
That's
but look, it's
perfect.
all
That is
good.
perfect.
it's still okay, but it's a matter of doing your research, sir.
Right.
It's a matter of doing your research, okay?
Exactly.
Right.
Stop getting all the fake news facts from the guy in the White House. His facts are alternative facts and false facts. Okay?
He's pissed.
Yeah.
All right.
Not to mention, I feel like he's kind of brainwashed.
Yeah, he is. A
is.
lot of people
I
have been
agree.
saying that he's brainwashed.
Like,
He
you know,
is.
like Get Out. He's real life. He's like in real life Get Out. Yeah.
Watch the TV series
having-
Roots.
Yeah.
He actually be having lunch with Donald Trump.
That's
scary.
Oh my God.
Do you think
Unbelievable.
Kanye will run for president?
He
Oh,
would try.
hell
He
no.
would try. I'm
If
telling
he-
you,
I
he had that type of mindset.
nah,
Now
he really
here's the
does.
question: would you vote for Kanye
No,
West?
that's
Hell
a big
no.
no.
A lot
I'm
of
up to you.
a lot of trolls would. A lot of
Yeah.
his fans would. They'd be like, yes, Kanye West.
Yeah, and then when he come in office, they see the stuff he do, and be like,
No.
And they be like, damn, because it's like we already got Donald Trump.
Right.
Donald Trump wasn't even like a president. Like he was like an entertainer before.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even. That's why a lot of them was getting mad. Like even J. Cole said it. Like he's not even a politician. Like he's just some rich guy that was like, hey,
Well, his
wanna
toupee
bet
was fake
wanna
wig.
bet I could be president? No, you can't do it, Donald. And Donald's like, told you so, stupid. Told you I can do it.
Unbelievable.
I told you I could become president with Donald Trump.
It's a shame that the way this society is right now, you know. And then for him to say like we said, slavery is a choice. It just shows that one, he doesn't know about his history. Two, he's brainwashed.
Yeah.
And it also
three-
shows, not to interrupt you, but it also shows that he does not know the exact of the 13th Amendment that was adopted December 18th, 1865.
Yes.
Right.
When slavery was officially abolished here.
And you must
during-
treat everyone equal.
Yeah, during the time Lincoln was president here. So, watch this TV series Roots, for God's sake! And you'll get a little history about slaves and immigrants, okay?
right.
You'll learn more, and don't make any false statements when you come on this show, because
You ain't going.
I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
But look, but you know, it's, I don't know.
It gives you a headache.
It not only gives me a headache, but do anyone else want to say more about this, or?
I feel like the situation kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It does.
What caused him to be this brainwashed? What do you
Right.
feel like? What caused him to be this brainwashed?
I think he put his it has a lot to do with his ego and a lot of his putting his foot in certain places in the industry that I feel like kind of messed him up.
He probably
like,
put his foot in his mouth.
when he started making clothing, the whole concept of Yeezus, like he used to never call himself like that. Like he's literally, like his ego is so high that he
Yeah,
gave
he
himself a
shaded his
God
image.
complex where he's like, I'm Yeezus. Like
Right.
that's, you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of, I think like his ego got so like
Hi.
up there,
On top.
so
Like by
up
the
top,
clouds, right?
so up top that like he said he even dropped the album. Like he said, I don't listen to people less successful than me.
Exactly.
I kind of agree. I mean, I agree with that, but there's also flaws in that. You know, because then you won't learn how to be better if you don't want to listen to nobody that's
Right.
not successful than you.
I feel like he just talks and he doesn't listen. Like I just feel like he just wants attention. Basically, he know that everybody is gonna talk to him and
He
like
wanna go to
talk about
commercial
him and
break.
everything. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's all we want to say.
Yeah, well, look, I'm going to say this one more time. Watch Roots, for God's sake! Okay? Now, I'm going to take a little sip here, but I'm just going to say. That's very